I grew up on a beautiful sod farm in Waynflete, Ontario, and I had an extremely blessed childhood. I mean, I think my biggest problem was trying to figure out who was going to get the spoon with the most cookie dough on it between me and my brothers. But in a village just like this, right outside the city of Phnom Penh, and there's many of them, this is where children live not only their childhood, but their entire lives. Their houses are practically rotting away. They have nothing but contaminated water. And the worst of it is that they're pushed into child labor, just so that they and their families can make enough money, if they're lucky, to survive just one more day. Early every morning, Pheardy pulls a cart through town hauling water for neighbors. When it's full, the tank weighs about 450 pounds. She's 11 years old, but about the size of an 8-year-old. She lives in this wooden house which sits over garbage and waste. After doing morning chores, the hardest part of her day begins. Instead of going to school, she goes to work in a brick factory all day long. It's hard, tedious work, often in temperatures above 35 degrees. Each family gets paid by the number of bricks they load. Pheardy's mom is getting older and weaker, so she needs Pheardy and her sister to help.
I wish I could go to school, but I need to make money to buy food for my family.
So this is what Pheardy does every day. She grabs 4 bricks per hand. These are very sharp and awkward. 5 pounds a hand. So there's 10 pounds of bricks right here. Takes the bricks, puts them on the truck, and she has to meet a quota of 10,000 bricks a day. When Pheardy's father got very sick 5 years ago, her mom Poonmak sold their land and possessions to pay for medicines and doctors to help him. He eventually passed away, and she was left with a mountain of debt and 4 girls to raise. So they came to the brick factory 3 years ago, and Pheardy went to work to help them survive.
I don't know what to do. We are so poor. I just want my daughter to be able to go to school and to be educated so she doesn't have to work in the brick factory like me. She has no chance to play with other children. She only works. She never smiles.
Pheardy dreams of becoming a teacher. But if she can't go to school, that's impossible.
I'm afraid that I won't be able to work enough. We owe other people lots of money. I work from 6 in the morning until 6 at night, but we still don't have enough food.
It's hard to believe the weight of worry on this tiny girl's shoulders. Sometimes, it's too much to bear. When I hold Pheardy's little hands and I look at them, I can only imagine how much these hands have endured. Much more than most of us in an entire lifetime in Canada. This is not the way that any child should live. And we can make a difference.